About 10 years ago,张轩dreamed of becoming an interpreter, but now she has become a scientist dedicated to sharing China's forestry stories with the world. How did she venture into cross-sector field? And what makes her committed to her present path, thus guiding her step by step to find her own light in life?
So, what's the gender ratio in forestry research field?
Well, in the forestry department, the gender ratio is about 7-3 men to women. But I guess in the forestry research field, there will be a slightly more women, but no more than 1/3.
Why so few women?
You know, forestry focuses on ecological conservation, and our country has the largest areas of afforestation in the world, with over 30% of national land under the eco red lines. So engagement in this field means lots of field work, long trips, and making do with the cold steam bumps in the wild. So it is not an ideal job preference for most women. But this does not stop us from going forward.
给你们看看欣然爬的都是什么样的山，海拔4000米的峭壁、陡坡。
Take our trip to Xizang, for example. I led one of the teams, and we were climbing mountains most people couldn't even attempt. Only the locals could handle it. We were struggling with the altitude sickness, gasping for air, but we have to keep going. What's more, once we were up there, we're not coming down at any time soon because there's so much work to do. Sometimes by 3 to 4 p.m. we still haven't had lunch. So we stuff a couple of eggs in our pocket before we handing out in the morning. And Xizang's weather, you know, it's crazy. 1 minute we've baked under the sun, getting the plateau red sunburn. The next we suddenly suffered downpour heat rains, and we were getting frozen cold. But not a single girl in our team complained or gave up. Everyone was just as dedicated as the guys, doing earnestly their work. No difference at all.
If forestry research is like a life marathon and others are miles ahead, how did you catch up with them or even surpass them?
Well, getting started is really rough, and for sure there was a kind of anxiety. I mean, I couldn't make heads or tails of college biology at first. So I sat in on classes at CSU-FT, which is right by my institute. You know, those biology textbooks, they're just as thick as brick and crazy tough to get through. So I tracked down lecture slides since they're more engaging and having sum up the key stuff. But I totally forgot the basics of biochemistry. So the first time I went through those slides, I was completely lost. I went back to high school biology books and even watched high school lectures online. So the second time, I started to get it. By third time, after sit-in on more college classes, it was finally clicked. Like, oh, I get it. Honestly, I'm the kind of person who locks onto a goal and goes all in it. I won't hold myself back.